Good day, everyone. You're welcome to our channel BBLF. Last week, we spoke about setting one standard being the benchmark of your code of conduct. Your standard is your quality and it sets you apart. Then, what is your quality? Our topic for this week is growth. During the week, while listening to a speaker on a TV randomly, she said something. Doing the hard thing when it's halting is growth. I've heard illustrations like this, but this time it struck me differently. Doing something when it's halting. It's not just doing something. It's not just trying to reach that goal and it's hard to get there. It's not just trying to open up that business in the society when it looks unacceptable. It's when it's halting. It's when you're doing that and you're about to drop your last card, not knowing if it's going to work or it's not. It is when your toe is pounding in your shoes and you can't move that step. It is when your hand are filled with sores and you can hold on to that digger. It is when it's actually halting that is growth. I've gone through some halting moments in life. And I know most of us have had our own fair share. That's life. And I think that's what makes this statement to hit me differently. Because those moments are the moments where you're actually growing. I could remember vividly that I wanted to act otherwise. I wanted to halt what was hurting me. But I don't know what it was, but something kept holding me back. Just a little more patience. No, it's not your time to react. You can't give up now. You've sacrificed much. If you give up now, no one will see the pain. No one will see the process. And without a victory, there is no story. Have you ever gone through some sort in life when it's hard and you can't just go any longer? The exercise was strenuous and you feel like giving up. There were tears. You would want to speak out the negative statements and you would be conscious not let any corrupt word proceed out of your mouth. That is when you've got enlarged capacity. This is when you've beat the pain. That is when your hand is about to hold the mantle. You've beat that process. You've mastered patience, endurance, speaking with your head and not your heart, thinking before speaking, determination, focus, faith, and most of all, trust in God. I would like to make an illustration with a Chinese bamboo tree. Nothing happened for 4 years. For the first 4 years, it's just there. But the 5th, 6th year, its growth unexpected and at a very fast rate. What happened for those 4 years? It was growing on the inside, expanding its capacity, absorbing nutrients it needs for that growth. And when it is its time, it skyrockets. We are all familiar with the illustration of miners digging for gold. And when it's just a shove of the digger, he gives up. When the going gets tough, he gave up. Lost the growth, lost the victory, lost the gold in his case. Spot that moment when you feel like giving up, that you are too tired to take another step. You know what? Just move your leg up and carry that step. Take the next step. Keep taking the next step, because you've done that process. That's the growth. If you need to learn something, it wouldn't be that again. It will be another process, not that. You've grown. You are a master in that area now, and you can also share your experience. You can also teach your colleagues. You can also educate some people that are coming behind, because you have a story to share. That is your growth. Thank you, and see you next week for another episode of the Brain and Bold Leadership Forum.